Hello channel viewers, I am DS, a psychologist, and welcome to another episode on channel NITT. In just our previous episode, we talked about the misanthropic sentiments that an ENTJ and probably an INTJ will have. Many viewers who watch it and they are not ENTJs or INTJs will tend to give a misrepresentation of the video. So this video is designed to address that problem. Now, first of all, it is true that ENTJs may have misanthropic sentiments or feelings. That means to say, they may have a dislike or disgust over the majority of human beings. But this does not mean that they are evil. It's just that sometimes you wish some people could be good. You wish that other people should be as considerate, punctual, reliable, but they are not. So it makes you frustrated about mankind. You'll find that there is a very ugly side of human beings. The ENTJ acknowledges that everybody has their ugly side. Even the ENTJ himself or herself may have evil tendencies. But those things that are basically inherently tribe serving or TE related, the ENTJ may be more upset about. So ENTJs use TE as their dominant function. TE, after all, is a tribe trait. They try to serve the tribe, serve the community. So TE users want to make sure that the tribe benefits or the tribe thrives together. But through observation of the world, ENTJs usually realize that majority of human beings aren't improving and they are stagnant. Look at how many people are fixated over the phones. They are using most of their times on non-productive events. How to benefit the world in this case? I visit MBS every day, and every day I will see tourists, sometimes even locals, holding the right side of the lane. This is pure inconsideration. So all these are very ugly sides of human beings, and they actually trigger misanthropic feelings. A lot of times I think that I'm living in a civilized world with a lot of uncivilized people. There are also particularly a lot of people from other countries that I find thoroughly uncivilized. So in our previous episode, we mentioned that ENTJs do feel depressed, but if I look at it that way, an ENTJ doesn't really spend much time in depression. So given that a year has 365 days, I do not even think that I have been depressed in 3 days out of 365. So this makes my depression rate less than 1%. In my previous episode, I mentioned that I'm numb about the world, but this does not mean that I'm hardened or heartless. So in this episode, we're going to look at the other side of ENTJs. The ENTJs has a B side, the shadow function, and actually a lot of other multiple sides. This is very confusing because the ENTJs uses TE and NI, which sometimes can contradict. Generally, I am harsh to people that I know. I am harsh to earthlings or people in general as a community. But there are also times where I find myself very inspired by other people. So most of the time, an ENTJ is very eager to learn, and the ENTJ wants to acquire knowledge and see how this knowledge can be integrated to serve the community better, or integrated or assimilated into myself so that I can become a better person. When I watch reality competitions, regardless of how scripted it may be, sometimes I really feel as if I am rooting for individuals who are actually doing well. Since I use TE as my dominant function, it is very difficult to really say that an ENTJ does have heartless or cruel or psychopathic tendencies. Take note, a lot of people confuse intention with results. A person may have the intention to marry you, but it may not lead to a real marriage because intention may not translate to actions. So thoughts similarly may not translate to actions. So as an ENTJ, I do get irritated with people, but I seldom tell people off. I have a tendency to tell people that I know of, like, hey, friend, stand on the left please. But usually I do not say it in a rude way. But there are occasions whereby I will actually tell or speak my mind. But this is a very rare occasion. Even after doing so, sometimes I feel a little bit uncomfortable having done so. Conversely, there are a lot of times whereby I feel very motivated or touched by people or even characters in a movie. So I can actually cry. Interestingly, I think that I may tear or get touched far more quickly than other individuals. So I remember when I was in my junior college days, my Chinese teacher actually showed us a movie, and it was a sad movie. I somehow cried or teared, and I looked around me. All my other classmates, they were looking okay, not immersed in the movie, but I was really immersed in it. I think this is really NI at work. So ENTJs use TE, but NI gives the kind of a soft sensibility to the TE and makes it quite humane. Many people may think that the ENTJ is very heartless, cruel, or in your face, but this may not be the case. I believe that it is a total misrepresentation of ENTJs because you are not ENTJ, so you do not know how it functions. As an ENTJ, I think that I have good sides and bad sides, and I totally embrace both sides. And I know that I have multiple sides and multiple facets. I'm like an onion with a lot of different layers. A lot of times I believe that the ENTJ may be one of the most complex MBTI types around. So viewers and fellow ENTJs, do you agree with this statement that the ENTJs are actually the most complex MBTI types around? Do comment below and share your experiences. At Channel NITT, we produce a lot of ENTJ, INTJ videos such as this one. If you've enjoyed this video, do give us a like. If you have not already subscribed, do consider subscribing so that we can bring you more MBTI and fun stuff. Okay, I'm going to sign off now, and I'll see you in our next episode. Bye bye.